So, tell me, what am I looking at here, Gio?
You're seeing a big losing streak
Oh man, not
with
like
some
this.
wins sprinkled in. Oh yeah.
With some wins sprinkled in. All right, you know what I think? Wait, hold on. hold on. What is this? What is this guy's name?
Wait.
Hold on. Okay, interesting. So when I see this is an indicator of something is going wrong in lane, or something is going wrong in the mid game.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does that sound accurate?
Yeah, it sounds accurate.
I think something's going wrong in lane when I see this. All right, so we're gonna take a look. We're gonna diagnose you with the lane problem maybe, but which of these do you think is the best to look at first?
I mean, game 1 is, I thought, like a good hard stomp. I felt like I did some good things, and then game 2 is literally just a feed fest. Then game 3 is basically me doing nothing, but we still win.
Okay, let's take a look at that. By the way, does anyone ever call you Geo Dude?
Yeah, I've gotten that all my life.
Of course. Of course, that's the first thing I think of. All right, let's fast forward. All right, this is which Caitlyn game was this?
This is game 2. This is where I basically feed the entire game.
Okay, let's start from level 1. Sure. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. We need to back it up. What the hell happened here? Okay, here we go. Now we're starting from some semblance of normalcy. Okay. So I'm gonna go help this guy, sure. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay. So in general, helping the jungler here is really good, right?
Right.
Okay. There's a specific exception that happens like 2 times a game. And the second one I've actually never seen. The first one happens all the time. The exception to helping is when these minions are dying and you need to get this certain level, right? Like if you leave and they get level 2 and follow, what happens?
I die easy.
You guys are screwed, right? So what does that mean if you want to go help at this level?
I think that means, like, it's, if I'm not getting a kill while helping, then it's kind of pointless because I'm missing out on XP.
Well, let's say you go over and you kill Rammus, and Draven and Janna come over and they have level 2 and they kill everyone.
Oh, right.
How do we prevent this? But we still want to help.
I'm blank, man.
Okay, if we're afraid they're gonna get level 2,
right,
what should we do?
Clear the wave.
How do we get level 2, right?
Yeah.
So how do we get level 2?
I mean, clear the wave, though.
Like which minion? How many minions do you need to kill? What do you think? Do you know how to get level 2?
I think it's like the whole first wave and then the first 3 minions of the second
wave. The 3 melee minions. Okay, so you want to go help this? You got to kill these 3 melee minions and then go. Right. Okay. Otherwise, you guys are omega doomed. All right. And then the second exception I talked about was level 6, but I've never seen that in my life. Okay. Well, maybe I have seen it in my life. I don't remember. It's not in recent memory. So, oh my God, they're actually following. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait, they should have killed everyone here, right? Look at this. They actually just killed everyone here. You see how you can kind of know what's gonna happen because that's their instinct is fucking follow you when they have level 2, right? So that's something to look at. It was really good to go help. It's just that for if it's level 2, you gotta get level 2 first. Okay. Otherwise, your instincts are really good. There is go help. Oh, this guy's dead as hell, right? Okay. Let's talk about this. So this is a Caitlyn thing. If you do this and you don't have enough traps for a follow-up or a fight, there's a problem. Right? And what do I mean by that? You're about to find out, right? See how you like put one here, but there's what are the chances he steps on that?
Right.
What do you think? Out of 10.
Right.
Okay, and then here, oh my! If you had another trap, you see how this is a Caitlyn thing, right?
Yeah.
So you want to save these traps, in laning phase to follow up on the stuns. Okay, like you need a reason to use it, and it can't just be trying to randomly catch them. It's actually, if you ever play Caitlyn, you know this doesn't work. It doesn't work very often. So, and it feels bad. Okay. I mean, we should talk about this. What's going on here? What do you think?
I mean, I kind of that Q is kind of like dumb. I could have just kept walking.
Right. So there's a habit here that you just showed. So, okay. So right now we're trying to kill this Janna, right?
Right.
Okay. And then she flashes away. So you're like, oh, I can't kill this Janna anymore, right?
Right.
What's the first thing you did?
Autoed.
What was the first thing you did when you thought there was no longer a fight going on?
Oh, I started walking back. No.
Right here. What is it? Okay, let's back. Let me show you. This is important.
Okay.
If it's a habitual thing, it's important, right? What did you do here?
I autoed the minion.
Right. What are you looking at here? You're just looking at this.
Right.
So what's wrong with this idea?
I mean, I have like 2 people right behind me, and
yeah, these guys are, you think there's no fight, but they're coming back, right? So,
right.
So how do we change this habit? Like, why does this need to be changed, or how do we change this?
I don't like pay more attention to like where they are and what the enemy's doing.
I mean, sure, but that's not really gonna change your habit of immediately trying to kill these minions when they leave. Like, what's an overall habit? Like, let's say you guys have a gank, it fails. You do this. If you do this, it's gonna have the same problem, right?
Oh, I was gonna like just walk to the front of my minions, I guess, or
yeah, okay, yeah, you could do that. Just automatically walk back, right? Yeah. In general, I would just say make sure you're safe before you start hitting minions.
Okay.
Okay, because the first thing you did was I'm just gonna farm these minions, right? And then that's how you started dying. So yeah. That's definitely. Oh my god, did you actually die here? No. Oh, good debate. You debated him, right? All planned. All part of the plan. But yeah, that's definitely a habit you want to be developing, is making sure you're safe before you touch these minions. Okay. Well, that was really nice. That was really nice mechanics right there. Very good. Push this out. Go home. Oh, hello. Do you guys actually kill this dude again? Oh my god. Bjergsen Yasuo? Wow, genius. What a genius. Okay, let's talk about this. This is gonna be the same. This is another habit we want to be looking at here. All right. So, what should you be thinking here?
Like I should probably base, get some items.
Okay, yeah. If you base right now, these minions are gonna die, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to kill these minions before you base, right?
Okay.
So let's watch. What did our instinct tell us to do? Do you see what you're doing here? All right, we're trying to get the plate, and then we're trying to get the wave, and now Jen is here. Now things are, it's not a complete disaster. It's just, you need to be basing right after you kill this minion and getting this plate. So you see what's going on here, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of just wasting time.
Right. And how do we know it's wasting time?
Because the other minion wave came, and it's kind of like it's gonna push back out.
Yeah. Now it's like, oh shit, I gotta get another wave, right? And now the enemy jungle is here. You can't get the wave. You still have to base. Then they push you in, and you lose a wave. Okay, so very much this is an idea of, do you know what you want to do next? This will help you with this, okay? And if you say to yourself, I'm gonna kill this wave, get the plate, and bounce, it would prevent you from just hitting this tower until your minions are dead. This is a habit of right here. Every player who's not thinking is gonna hit this tower until all their minions are dead. Right? That's how this works, right? So make sure that you know, if you need a base, make sure you know your target. Like, when are you trying to base? Right. So yeah, that's what's going on here. It's just basically, after you kill the mini wave, you got to base, and then since you did it too late, things are starting to get weird. Or actually, hold up, they didn't even push. That's interesting. But they could have punished, we would say, right?
Yeah.
There's an easy punish there. You already know what we're gonna say, right?
Yeah.
I want you to combo off your support. All right. What? This is good. This is good. Why is this one better than this one?
Because they usually enter from that side.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Like if you want this, they better have like a melee champion that's trying to run around the minion wave. If you wanted to catch Draven, put it next to these range minions. All right. You want to these traps. You know, if they aren't doing something useful, you like don't have an ability, right? So the ones in the bushes are not bad. The one in the minion wave, not so much, right?
Right.
And then always keep one for the Lux. So look at that, look at that trap, right? That was really good. That's how we know that generally speaking, the traps in the bushes are going to be good, is because you are likely to hit them. That was really good, very nice. Push this in, sure. Your monkey's next to you. This is fine. You're gonna kill this wave, sure. Okay.
Yeah, it gets pretty. I think the laning phase is pretty boring up until the point phase shits on us.
Okay, let's fast forward. Let's get to the juicy bit. Hold on. This Bjerg Yasuo guy. Really, just like Bjerg said, Kappa. Okay. I think we have, okay. Alright. So, we have a basing problem, is what I'm seeing.
Right.
In lane, you got the pushing in part down. Next is ideal base. Okay, how do we know you need a base in this picture? Eventually.
I have like almost 1,300 gold.
Okay, true. What else?
You
You have something to buy, and also another big factor.
Sure.
If they show up in lane and there's a fight, what happens? Let's just say, you know, you and Lux stay, Draven comes back with Janna, they just based. What happens? How do you fight?
I have no mana.
You have no mana, right? So, not only that, but let's say there's no fight. They just push you in, and they do dragon. How do you stop them? You have no mana, right? It's just anything you do, you have no mana. All right, so that's how you know you need a base. And then when do you base is the question. Right. What do you think? When do you base?
Probably right after the plate.
Yeah, I want you to think you have a specific time to do so. Wow, this is a huge. I changed my marker somehow. You have a specific time to do it. Like aim for a time. Like after I kill the wave, after I get the plate. But you can't just be like, I'm just gonna base eventually, because it's gonna lead into situations like this where, you know, now you lost the wave because you didn't base, or I don't know what you're doing here, but you haven't based yet and you're trying to help this. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? So you need to figure out base timings. Otherwise, even if you're winning, you're gonna somehow not be winning anymore, right? So, oh my God, what is this? What is this gank? Is this actually gonna work? Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. I didn't think so. All right. Okay, and then you guys are pushing. This doesn't really make any sense, but I guess you kill someone here, sure. Okay, we can kill the tower and then base, right? You see how this works, where you need a specific time to base, right? Now, we don't want the dragon. You need a base, right? So you take the wave, then you base, all right? Yeah. It's definitely a there's definitely a basing problem here, all right? Yeah. So here's a good habit to help you. You have a specific, you're aiming a specific point. Like after XYZ happens, I'm gonna base. And then unless something crazy happens, like you're getting a gank or they're suiciding, or like something crazy has to happen for you to not base, right? And that's your game plan. Because if you don't have a game plan in mind, stuff like you're just gonna keep going until like you die or something, right? Which is what's going on here. So definitely have a specific time to base, okay? And then we come back bot, okay, sure. Like here's the steps: is recognize you need to base, figure out when you need to base. Okay. Oh wow, your whole team died. All right. Sure. We think we're covering mid. And then okay. you're silver, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not gonna talk too much about wave manipulation then. We should talk about this though. What's wrong with this? What do you think is gonna happen here? Like, how do we know you're just dead as hell? Before you're dead as hell.
Well, on the minimap, I see Rammus and Fizz both collapsing.
Well, you don't see anyone on the minimap here. Well, actually, you do. Wait, you do see them. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's pretend you don't see them.
Okay.
How do we know if they force on you guys auto lose? Just from this picture, this minimap.
Because Jace is top, Wukong's pretty far away.
Yes. All right. Their top laner's coming. Your jungle is not here, and you can't even say he can help. Let's say he's at the tower. Why is it hard for him to help? How does Wukong kill people? Yes, no ulti. Okay, so before, I think a lot of what you need to work on is coming up with a game plan before you do stuff. Like for example, after you kill them, okay, the game plan is we're gonna push in the base, right? In the mid game, it's like, what's our game plan? You look at the map and you would say, oh, we can't push because our team's not ready, right? But because you might not have something set in place, you're just doing what's the most instinctive thing for you to do, which is just hit minions, hit tower, right? That kind of stuff. So here's a way to help you figure out what your game plan is. You look at the map and you say, you know, anyone who's missing is gonna fight here. You know, what should we do? So what should you do here? If you can't push mid because you guys are gonna get engaged on, what should you do?
Either take jungle camps or I don't know, place wards. I don't know.
No, I mean place ward is not bad. You know, as long as you're not dying. Taking jungle camps is probably not the best idea because you can do what instead? Is there something better than camps here? Let's back it up. What is this?
Oh, bot lane?
Yeah. You want to push out your lane, right?
Yeah.
So here you guys are just dying like 3v5, 3v4. So there's just no way to win, and that's where we said if there's a problem, it's in laning or mid game, and this is the mid game stuff. Is you're trying to do something, they have more people, you die. Okay. You want to make sure you look at the map before you come up with your game plan, and don't deviate from this game plan unless you get more information. I think is a good way to put it. So. For example, let's say they had more people and you were defending mid. The game plan would be let them push in and then we clear the wave, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna happen again. Oh, this is not bad. They have the base, so maybe you can push.
I find myself like struggling with like two main ideas, which is like one, like because I ask myself questions. I just don't think I ask myself the right questions. Like my brain just can't come up with the right question to ask myself. And then two is just like retaining like all the information like on my screen, you know, like keeping track of people's ults, you know, or even like knowing what people do. Like there's still a lot of champions I don't even know what they do.
Oh,
you know.
Oh no. I guess that might be a just play all the champions once in the practice tool kind of thing. I don't know. Wait, so what kind of questions are you asking yourself then that you would think aren't the right questions?
Oh, so like for example, I'm just like thinking like, do they right there specifically? I was thinking like, oh, do they outnumber us? No, I'm good. You know, but then like, you know, Fizz still just walks up to me and
well, this is good to talk about. So this is winning. Why is it winning?
Because it's 4-3.
Well,
it was 4-3, and they're low health.
Yeah, they were low health, and what happened? What was the outcome for the team?
Yeah, we got a double.
Yeah, you dumped on them, right? How do we know this is gonna happen before it happens?
Because both of those two are low health.
Yeah, exactly. So you can kind of come up with the main ideas, right? We have 44. 2 of them are useless. They force on us. We're gonna kill them all, right? Is the idea. You can kind of build off like big ideas like that. It's just, you know, man advantage. Man advantage is really the biggest idea you can play off of, right? That's how you know who wins and who doesn't win. Remember how you guys lost the first thing is that they have more people, right? How did they lose this thing? Oh, you had more people. So it's very much the same kind of idea. You can do things based on how many people you guys have. I think is what I want you to kind of concentrate on, right? Like, oh, there's a dragon going on here. How many people are at this fight?
4 of us, kind of. Lux is mid.
Yeah, 4 of you guys and 5 of them. So how do you play this? What's the plan? So what I mean by plan is like, do you want to fight the dragon? Do you want to steal the dragon? Do you want to fight them? Do you want to poke them? Do you want to ignore them? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, what I was thinking in the moment is probably just like wait for it to get low and then Q it. I mean.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. That doesn't really work because they're gonna smite it, right?
All right. I don't know. Probably just like not engage it at all if they outnumber us.
What's like kind of a consistent option here? What do you think? Okay, we can lob fight. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Or basically just stay a safe distance so I can always disengage. I guess.
Is there anything you guys can do here that could be good? Like they're face tanking it. Is there anything we can do?
I mean, we could collapse.
Yeah, we could try and poke him off it, right?
Yeah, because what's his name is half health.
Yeah, so you wanna look to see if you can win this fight, but we don't want to hard engage, right? Is the idea, which is I mean maybe your team wants to hard engage. Who knows? But you did good there. You see how having a plan here would help you a lot.
Yeah. Is
you wanted to whatever you're doing it real quick, right? Oh, okay, and you tried to net over, right? That's a problem.
Yeah.
So let's say our plan is we're just going to hit and run. Tell me how you would play this differently.
Oh, you mean I'd probably just like send my Q and then walk away?
Yes. And then why is this looking kind of strange now? You see this, right?
Yeah.
It's because you didn't have a game plan. You see how we ended up dying because you thought that we're gonna try and stay and do something, and it's easy for them to run you guys down now, right?
Oh, this is bad.
See this? Right? You see how this kind of makes sense, right? Yeah. If our game plan is you're gonna hit and run because they have more people, and you're stalling you're buying time for Jace to either run down or keep going.
Yeah.
Your goal isn't to win this. Your goal is to buy time and do as much damage as possible. So, you wouldn't have ulti / you just start running, right? Like, if you saw this, would you run forward?
Oh yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably not, right? So, this is just the main idea I think we want you to be working on is just making sure you have a plan in mind that makes sense based on the information you had before, right? That's basically everything in this game so far. We would say is, do you have kind of a plan of action, and do you know how to execute it, right? Like here, for example, what's our plan?
My thought process is to do damage. I mean, we have Lux and Jace right there.
All right, so come up with a plan looking at the map.
I don't know. I kind of want to take mid, but like mid tower. Like if we can, because I see Draven bottom, so I'm thinking like if we can actually win this team fight, we can just take mid tower.
That's thinking too far ahead. It's not winning. This is not a guaranteed outcome, right?
Right.
All right. Let me throw your basic plan here is if there's a fight that breaks out and you don't know if this is winning or not, what's your default plan?
Probably shouldn't take it.
Let's say your team is committed. Whatever's going on here.
Oh.
How do we play this? Do we play this running forward? Do we play this standing still, or do we kite?
Oh, kite.
Yeah, we kite. All right. When in doubt, you kite it out. Okay. And let's see what's going on here. So that's kind of the game plan. Right? Is we need to kite it out. So what's already going wrong with our game plan?
I walked forward.
Yeah. All right. So this is the stuff I want you to be thinking about in game. Is make sure you have your game plan. You know how to play it out. So you're just dead, right? You just presses R. So you see how this works. Yeah. They're actually missing their support's missing. Like you guys lost this and their support is missing, right? So this is the thing I want you to think about is what are you trying to do? Okay, trying to help is a given. All right.
Yeah.
But what are you trying to do in the big picture? Is what I want you to think.
Yeah.
And if you're not sure, like they're Draven is bot, but maybe my jungle's not here. If you're not sure, you kite. All right. You play it to safety, unless you have some kind of big play in mind, right? Does that kind of make sense so far?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. This is just the same thing, right? What's your game plan here?
Kill Draven.
Right, so what's the problem with this?
I don't know where anybody else is.
Nah, this is 2v4, so you guys are dead as hell. And we don't even have to watch what happens. Generally speaking, you always lose. That could be Remis, Riven, whatever. It doesn't matter. So I want you to be thinking in terms of making a plan based on this. Okay. What is your goal next? What is your next goal based on this? And if a fight breaks out, your option is kite or are you winning or losing? And the answer is losing. If it's losing, you kite, and if it's winning, you go forward. All right, that's gonna help you a lot. So just kind of trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing, and then trying to execute it is gonna help you a lot. Like here, for example, right. What do you think the goal is here?
Defend tower.
And how many people are here at this fight?
4 of them, 2 of us are dead.
Well, why do you say 4 of them?
I see 4 on my screen.
Okay, so is there missing dudes anywhere?
I can't see if there's another one.
All right, so there's another. There's 3v5, right? This Ram is coming out, legit, straight, like coming out from behind the tower. Like actually though, right? So what's our plan here? Oh, you can maybe try to defend tower, but make sure that if you have less people, it's less likely you can defend the tower, right? Let's say it's just you and Lux versus 5 people. Should you defend the tower?
Oh no, just back up.
Right, exactly. So this is the things I want you to be thinking of: is what's your strategy here? What are you trying to do? You see this dude? He's going all the way around, right? Or he was about to go all the way around, right? So when you're going for these Qs here, what part of this is not part of the plan? You said you were trying to defend tower, right?
Right. Oh, yeah.
What is this doing?
Now I'm just trying to poke.
All right, you want to defend the tower, right? You kill the minions. So
right. Okay.
I want you to have like these goals in mind and make sure you're playing along these goals, right? Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have a big problem, right? You're gonna have a big problem when something goes wrong, and like we said, right? What did we say was gonna happen? Oh, they're gonna dive you. So I want you to be coming up with your game plan and making sure you know what you're supposed to be doing in these moments. So it's not that you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. It's just that you're not coming up with this step beforehand, right? So yeah, they're gonna dive. What are we gonna do if they dived? You're trying to hit these dudes, right? So you want to be kiting it out. That's like the big picture, I think, for your gameplay, is making sure you're coming up with a semblance of what you're trying to do, and then refine it when it goes wrong or if it goes well, right? Like for example, your game plan was we're gonna defend this tower. Back it up. Your game plan is we're gonna defend this tower 3v5, and then you get dove, and their dove is so good you couldn't have done anything. Then what do you know next time?
Just leave if you're outnumbered. I guess.
Yeah, maybe 3v5 is not. Maybe they can dive us, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you know if they can dive you or not, right? And that way you can actually learn from these situations that happen in game. But if you go into these situations, you don't know what's going on, or if you don't come up with some kind of theory or a plan, then it's just gonna be some kind of random result, right?
Right.
And you can't.
At this point in the game too, like Fizz just like one shots me no matter what, like even if I'm under tower.
Right. Exactly. So what's the plan here? What do you think?
Take tower.
And then what?
Probably Baron because Rammus is down.
All right, maybe play around Baron. Maybe we base, maybe we back off, but definitely we don't want to keep going unless we say we want to keep going, right?
Yeah.
So if your team keeps going, you're all gonna die. Good shit. All right, let's get out. Hey, Wukong pings everyone back. Wait, he died to the tower? Are you serious? Oh, he died to Draven LT. Yeah. All right, you guys need to get out because you're dying to Fizz, dying to Fizz. So, good. And then what's your strat here? What do you think? Every time you do something, any kind of decision you're running is like your current game plan. So what's your current game plan?
Get money.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is good. It's not that you can't come up with stuff. You just need to come up with it every time. Okay.
Right.
And then what's the plan here?
Yeah, we played around. We're trying to like make them not take Baron.
Perfect. Right. We're trying to stop them from doing it. All right. So there's a fight about to break out. You don't know what's going on here. What's your default?
Kite.
Okay. Let's watch what you do here. All right. So, what do you think?
Yeah, step forward right there.
You went kiting, right? So see, this is all you need right now is play like this. You see how if you kite, Yasuo will get this,
right?
Or you will find a play, or Lux will bind people, all right? But you need to be, when in doubt, you need to kite, right? Because if you go forward and you guys are losing, what happens?
I get one shot.
Yeah, you just die, right? So, wow, that was Bjerg Yasuo right there. But yeah, you the only reason you die is because you lost so much health for no reason, right? Yeah. So let's watch this. You know, how would you play this differently now that you know this?
Probably wait for Fizz to throw his ult out and then just like yeah.
Right. So maybe something like mine would be putting traps down and then we're kiting it out, or just never stepping forward, right? Stuff like that. I wouldn't even cast Q because it would stun yourself, right? So you just make sure you have this goal in mind and then try to execute it. Because if you don't have the goal in mind, then it's, you know, how can you like execute on it, right? Yeah. So now that you know, I think you'll do a lot better in terms of accomplishing what you're trying to do. But for now, it's just you not having a plan is getting you in sticky situations that you can't get out of. So
yeah.
Oh, people are upset in the chat. Seems good. Seems good. And then push this out. Very nice. You don't want to ulti that Fizz. He's going to press E, right?
Yeah. But I did anyways.
Yeah. That's okay. Whatever. We're not going to worry too much about that kind of stuff yet. We're more worried about, do you know what you're trying to do, I guess. Yeah. Like here. What are you trying to do here?
Yeah. Oh, I rewatched this clip so many times. Okay, so... Yeah, I wanted to defend this tower, and then I lost sight of Fizz.
Right. So our default is we need to make sure we're not dying, like staying safe and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna dive. You know, you ever step forward, there's a problem. Fizz is coming from behind, right? Yeah.
Right here, I thought it was safe, and then I wasn't.
Yeah, he's coming in from behind, so that's okay, right? How would we know? How do we know how to update our plan? What do you think?
It was because, you know, I did see him on the map before, and then he was just gone. Like, so I should have kind of like thought about it, like,
right?
Because he's like the strongest one on their team.
Right. The map will tell you everything you need to know about what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
For sure. So that's definitely a big idea.
Yeah.
For you is make all your decisions based on the map. Like you see this, what should you do here?
Probably just stay under my tower.
Right.
And not go up.
Yeah, you can't. How do you stop this, right? Yeah. Your plan tells us, you know, if we look at the map, it's just 1v3. If we look at the screen, you can't win this 1v3, right? Because sometimes you can win 1v3 if you can come up with a way to do it, but there's no way to do it in this picture. So you're trying to defend, they're just gonna kill you, right? I'm surprised he didn't turn around and kill you. I'm surprised he didn't turn around and just kill you there. I'm not gonna lie. So wait, you actually get this? Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, the whole game has basically been, if you know what to do in this situation, you would have played it differently. And I think that's like the big picture for this replay. Oh, you're dead as fuck here. If
yeah.
Oh, goodbye, sir.
I'm pretty sure like at this point in the game,
genius. 200 IQ bait. But yeah, at this point, the game is too far gone, right? We're too useless. Yeah. So
I also think at like this point my brain just kind of shut off after like 9 deaths. So I was like, well.
Yeah, I really think that you just turn this plan making idea into a habit, and you're gonna see better results. You can't get away from this dude. I'm pretty sure. He lets you out. Oh no, he doesn't. All right, yeah, you're just dead. But I think just coming up with something like, what are you gonna do next? Like, look at the map. What are you gonna do next and why? And then stick to it until you see more information from the map or something crazy happens on screen. And I think just having that mindset will help you play the game, right? Because it seems like you're just playing the game without a goal. I think you want to come up with these ideas of what you're supposed to be doing, right? And you know the outcome, like, well, okay, results based analysis isn't the best, but if something happens 9 times out of 10, it'll give you general rules of thumb, right? Like let's say for example you try and defend these towers 1v5, and the result is 95% of the time you lost. Then it'll tell you, oh, maybe you should make a rule saying you shouldn't defend 1v5, right? Stuff like that. So that's definitely gonna help you a lot. Is coming up with what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
In this situation, right? So let's see what's going on here.
Oh, so I'm like so I've been spamming a lot of Ez, just because like I feel like he's a good champion to have under my belt. But I mostly play Caitlyn and Saber. So I'm actually just really bad at Ezreal, which is why I wanted to get a game of him.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say that this champion is really hard to play, but
yeah, I mean, like, we win this game, but this game is basically a compilation of me missing all my skill shots.
Right. If I see some important general rules of thumb that you can follow for Ezreal, then I'll point it out for sure. Right. Okay. But the most obvious one is don't use your arcane shift, right? Unless you're killing someone or dodging something or running away. So if you use it for anything else and it doesn't work, then you got a problem. Yeah. Right. So if you use it to poke or you use it to, I don't know what you're trying to do, then you don't want to do that. So let's see what's going on here though. Okay. We're gonna talk about game plans because it definitely involves laning phase. Oh, you see this? What's the game plan here?
For me, it was probably just farming.
Hold up. Look at the map first, right? Anytime we make a game plan, we look at the map. So, what do you see?
I know. Oh, my tri-bush isn't warded. I also see nobody else on the map.
Okay, so who's on the way bot?
I mean, Rek'Sai could be.
Wait, Rek'Sai's on your team.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like
enemy team? Enemy team.
I mean their duo, and I can't see the map with my little icon.
All right, who ganks on both teams? That's the most important guy that's missing, right?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I already forgot who their jungler is.
No, it's okay. It's just say it's their jungle. Like their jungle is coming, right? It doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter who it is because you're just gonna die either way. Well, it does matter, but at this level, we don't really care. All right, we just care that you know that a dude is on the way. The jungle in general, right? So look at this map. Jungle's missing, mid's missing, top's missing. All right, if everyone's on the way, what's your game plan?
Ian Flash.
Well, what's the overall game? That's like the way to do your game plan, but what's your overall goal? What's your overall strategy?
I feel like I probably should back, but like in the moment, it was just like I can still farm because I feel safe because I have my Ian and my Flash.
Okay, so we're just gonna we can farm, but we're gonna make sure that if a fight breaks out, what are we gonna do?
Leave.
Yes. Now I want you to watch this. You see this? Yeah. What's going on? What's wrong with this?
I'm too far up.
Well, why are you too far up? What do you do? What do you guys
we don't know where their jungler is.
Yeah, so when Thresh goes in, what is your first reaction?
Go in.
Yes. So what's wrong with this? How do we know that this is not part of the plan? Because we said, we don't want it, no matter what happens, we don't want to do this, right? So that's see, the thing is that if you don't have this in mind, you do this every time. You're gonna follow him every time. Yeah. He has no idea what he's doing. All right. So you're just following whatever he's doing. All right. You want to come up with what you're trying to do before stuff happens. So you guys try and fight this, you guys are doomed 10 times out of 10 times. All right. This Hecarim comes out of nowhere, you guys are fucked. So just because he doesn't come out doesn't mean it's a good idea, right? Right. You guys are omega screwed for sure. Oh, surprise! Who's coming? Right. I mean, see, here's the things that we know. This happens literally 20 seconds in advance. Yeah. Right. That's what you're aiming for. All right. And you guys should have died. You guys definitely should have died. All right. So when you see this, that's what I want you to be thinking is he does this. You need to play in such a way that you survive the 2v4. Right. Okay. Or you're killing someone here. I don't know. Right. So yeah. Makes sense though, right? Is that if you have something in mind, things won't surprise you. You will know what to do before it happens, right? That's like the big picture. Oh, wait, you're actually killing this dude. Alright, is there anything that could go wrong with this plan?
Hecarim or Leona.
Okay, that's as long as you are aware that this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's all we care about.
It would be
right?
too far because I just killed her, so I just thought, oh, a TP.
Nah, you see that? You see where she is right now? Right here. She's at the tower now. Right? So that's what I want you to think is you will know what you're supposed to do by looking at the map, asking yourself where is everyone, and then come up with something. Right? Yeah. So like say for example, you're the one with 4 people on the way bot. Okay, let's trade so we can dive. Right? You see how you can come up with ideas basically by basically by looking at the map. All right, we gotta talk about this. All right, so we're gonna talk about this. So, what do you think is going on here?
So I missed all my skill shots. I E'd in when I didn't have to.
All right, when you E in, this is a new rule for you when you play Ezreal. If you E in, you have to kill someone, and you have to kill someone within the first half second of Eing in.
Okay.
Are you killing him within the first half second of Eing in?
I am not.
Do not do it. All right. Other than that, you need to use it to dodge abilities.
Right.
One of those 2 things.
Like her
or run away if you think you're in a bad spot. One of those 3 things are your only usages. And the only exception is like, we don't really talk about exceptions because for the most part, this is all you need for now. But stuff like if you can do 1,000,000 damage to him and he can't respond, right? Like you can W and then E and then auto attack and run away, right? If you can do that, late game, that's like a late game thing, right? But right now, you need to make sure you have the basics down. Otherwise, you're just gonna be using it whenever you want, and it's gonna be bad, right? So make sure that you have correct usage of E. That'll help a lot. And if you can't hit him with your Q, if you feel like you can't hit him, you can Q from max range and stand here, or go point blank and then Q him when you can't miss. All right, so easy tips to remember, right? For Ezreal. All right, let's keep going. Any questions so far?
No, not really.
What do you think? What am I gonna say?
Oh, my Ian.
Yes.
I
Okay.
just
2 things.
Lantern, actually. Yeah.
2 things here. You ready?
Yeah.
What's the game plan as you come into lane?
Suck some dicks.
This is how fast you have to come up with it in real time. You see this? You're coming to lane. What's the game plan?
I'm gonna push lane just because we have things worded.
Remember, what is the first thing we think of when we're coming up with a plan?
Okay, yeah. So minimap, bam.
Yes.
Okay. So
minimap.
Jungle's gone.
Okay, Leona's not here. Mid's gone. Jungle's gone. All right. How many people are bot in this fight?
We should assume all 4.
Okay, so it's 2v4. What's your instinct when you see stuff like this?
Chill.
Yeah, we gotta chill out until we literally see their mid laner. Boom, 2v3. You see their jungle, 2v2. Good to go. You see how this works, right? Is that you come up with your plan and it doesn't change until you get more information. So when you see this, oh, their jungle's here, right? Is what you should be thinking. Yeah. Their mid and jungle are legit about to come over that wall, right? And then if we want to talk about mechanically speaking, you already know, right? Don't use your E, all right? Oh, surprise! Oh, are you surprised that dude just came out, right? Their Hecarim easily could have been there. So here's a fast way to come up with your plan. Where is their jungle? Okay, you don't see them. They're bot. Where's my jungle? That's a fast way to do it. Is figure out their jungle, my jungle. All right. Okay. That'll help you a lot when coming up with a plan. And in the mid game, it's where's their team, where's my team. All right. So it's gonna help a lot. I promise. When you're playing properly, you see what's going on here. What's your plan now?
I mentally just shifted to like if he lands his hook to do some damage.
Let's go a step before that. How do we know we can fight if he lands hook?
Oh, because Hecarim's mid.
Yes. See, you will know what to do by looking at the map. You see their jungle? Okay, it's 2v2.
Yeah.
So if he lands hook, we can be okay, right? We can fight. You see how this works, right? Is that the decision to fight is made before he even does anything, right? Yeah. That's where you want to be at. Because if he lands that hook on Zion, you go in and Hecarim comes out, it's over, right? Yeah. We're all dying. So, and what do you see here? What's the plan now?
Probably rotates Dragon because Hecarim's going there.
Yeah, I would say that's a reasonable plan, right? Let's go help the dragon. Hecarim's on the way. So, yeah, it's basically anything you do needs to be based off of the map. You see how like you guys could have killed Hecarim here, right?
Yeah.
But you guys just you didn't really know. So I want you to be, your eyes are glued to the minimap. You see what's going on here, right? It's 2v3. You're hitting the tower, you guys are dead as hell. All right. So this is the number one thing for sure. Oh my god, he didn't ulti you. Oh my god, what is he doing? Wait, right here. If he ultis you, you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
So this is why having a plan is super important.
Yeah.
All right, is you know what to do in any situation. All right, I promise you, this will help a ton. So you have some kind of you have some kind of control over the game. You know, when things happen, you know what to do. Any questions so far?
No.
I know it sounds really repetitive, right? But it's repetitive because it's like the thing you need to be working on, right? That's how important it is that it happens every 10 seconds. Is kind of your plan can be updated / you need to go take a look at the map, right? And then all this mechanic stuff, it's like it's important. This is true, but right now you're pretty much losing because it's 4v5. Like the mechanics aren't even we're not even at the point where mechanics are making a difference. Yeah. You see how like a bunch of unexpected things happen and then you die or you don't die, it's lucky, right? Like this dude should have killed you. I don't know what he's doing, but you see how like you see how like these things, oh you do end up dying, right? It's like it's kind of, we're in spots that are impossible to win. That's what we're trying to fix first.
Yeah.
So oh, excuse me. Any questions so far, I guess?
Nah.
It all kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
Good. And when in doubt, when there's a fight breaking out and you don't know what's going on, what's the default?
To kite.
Yes. So what you're doing here is perfect, right? You're kiting, being safe. That Thresh, he killed himself. You couldn't have saved him. Wait, BRB. Oh. Hi. Hey, how are you doing? Good, how are you? Good. Oh, thank you. Have a good day, alright? You too. Okay, I'm back. My groceries came in. So,
all right.
Did I miss anything?
No. I just started asking myself those same questions.
Good. That's, you literally need to do it any stage of the game. You see this?
Yeah.
What's the plan here? What is your Rek'Sai's plan here?
Oh, he wants to contest it, but it's basically.
Is there anything wrong with this?
3v5.
Yeah. Okay. That's all you need to know for now. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, surprise! Is anyone surprised?
I even typed it out. I said I don't know about this.
Yeah, then don't do it. Seriously, don't do, like, you can help to the extent that it's not a mistake.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a mistake, so you need to stay mid, right? Yeah. If he's either gonna sneak it or he's not gonna sneak it. But you being here, you need to go fix mid. Also, what do we say about our E usage?
Yeah, unless it's to kill or get away.
Yes, kill or get away. All right, that's it. Period. That's it. Nothing else. So this is to get away, but you're so screwed you can't get away. Right. That's fine. E usage there is fine. It's just the situation was not fine. So, all right. If you want to feel like you have control over the game, you need to come up with these ideas. It'll help a lot. And it doesn't matter if your ideas are, oh, did he die within the first half second of you casting E?
No, he didn't.
But he did, right?
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. 10 out of 10. Perfect. It was really good. That would be correct usage mechanically. That was really good. You see how clean that looked, right? Yeah. Yeah. It was, whatever Chad said, beautiful. Agreed. It was really good. All right, let's keep going. Oh, you might actually hit that guy. I'm pretty sure.
I don't.
Oh, Oh, so close. What the hell? Debated. Let's go, baby. Hey, good shit, good shit, good shit. All right, fast forward.
Yeah.
Sure, you can push this out. Let's do the dragon. You really think you can get this?
Yeah, I felt like I could just because I had E.
Well, we saw Hecarim. Okay, we just saw Hecarim. So, dude, this dude, is he not on the way? Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. You should be afraid.
Right.
It's okay. Let's talk about this other mechanic we haven't talked about yet. Your ulti usage. When you use your ulti, you need to hit the back line. That's what I want you to think. Okay.
Okay.
Like has to hit, or you're not winning this fight. And it's not really true, but in order to practice, in order to get your mechanics like clean, you want to think that that's true. Okay. So you see this? What are the chances of? It was really good, but what are the chances of you hitting him?
Pretty low.
Yeah, you want to hold on to it, right? It actually, look at this. How much damage does this do?
Yeah, 500.
Yeah, that's how important it is to land this. But you know, we need to make sure we land it, right? Otherwise, it's gonna be doomed. How about this one? What are the chances of you landing this one?
Oh yeah, it would be like point blank.
Yeah, and how much damage would it do?
Yeah, 500 both.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You see how this works, right? E usage, ulti usage, right? So
Yeah.
your E usage has been pretty good, except sometimes. I think as long as you know the rule, you can do it every time, right? The mechanics, just stick to these rules for mechanics. What are you guys doing?
I have no idea. I was TPing in. I was like, okay, let's go.
What do we say about
Probably
fights
that
that we are not sure about?
Oh,
We need a kite, right?
yeah.
So, so if you see this, what are we doing here? This ain't it, Chief, right?
Yeah.
So, if you want to do this, I mean, you can follow. You just don't want to be the first guy in,
Right.
right? So yeah, that's it. You already know that for fighting. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. What do we got? How are we doing for time? We have like 10 minutes. Let's see. Here we go. Check it out. What's the plan? Let's back it up. This will be real time right here. This is in real time right here. What's the plan?
Hex top. We probably. Oh no, Syndra's dead. Probably should go in.
Right. So,
Ooh.
you see what's wrong here?
Yeah.
Also, mechanically speaking, you already know what happened there, right?
Yeah.
You don't use your ulti. Because there's reasonable doubt if they have no vision here, but they can see it. So they're gonna dodge it. And our plan is, if this is 4v5, what do we need to do? If we have to fight and it's 4v5, what do we do?
Oh, kite.
So what's wrong with this? What's wrong here?
Yeah, I'm dead center and all that.
Yeah. When you eat in, remember within half a second.
Yeah.
And this is why within half a second is this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about it. All right. You need to be cutting these fights out. Oh my god, that Hecarim should have killed you. Oh, beautiful E. That's really good. So yeah, your E's have been really good. You just need to make sure it's good every time, right?
Right.
Okay, that was an exception to our rule. We said we do 1,000,000 damage and we run away.
Right.
Right. So if you can do it, do it. But if you start dying because of it, stop doing it. Right.
Right.
So I mean, so far, that was really good. So just make sure you know what looks good and what doesn't look good, and I think that'll be fine. You do that against a Lucian, you're gonna get punished.
Right.
But do that against Zaya, for example, it's gonna be good. And his champion's busted. Maybe I should play it more. Oh, beautiful. Was that half a second? What do you think?
Yeah.
Very good. Oh my god. Let me watch this. Dude, look at this timing. Look, it's not... You don't really have a problem with mechanics at all, do you? It's very much a 4v5 stuff you just didn't know is 4v5. Or, Fizz is behind you, or, that kind of stuff, right?
I mean, no, there are times where I just, miss some easy things, Yeah, see, like that.
I mean,
standing still.
Here's the thing, is that's not going to be... Look at this. You guys still killed him, right? It's not the end of the world.
Right.
Right? It's like if you miss every time, that's the end of the world, right? But it's more of a right now the problem isn't that you're missing every time, it's that you don't know what to do every time. I think is a good way to put it, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know, maybe it's because I'm pressing spacebar so much. I don't know.
I mean, pressing spacebar is good.
Okay.
And then what's the plan now?
I wanted to take tower.
Right. So why is that not could be spooky.
Oh, Rex is all the way back there and Thresh.
Right. This doesn't, you guys can't take the tower. It's not possible. Yeah. Right. So what should be the plan? Let's back it up in real time.
Start making my way, I guess, to Ward Baron.
Yeah, perfect. So that's it. And if you do come up with plans, like we want to take this tower, but it's 3v3 and it's not high success rate, I would say don't go for it unless you're testing. Okay. And then let's keep going. So you see how like you would have played this differently, right?
Right.
I would have gone into the jungle, killed everything, and then warded Baron instead of going bot here, right? So fast forward, and then okay. We're gonna push this out, and then we gotta run. Uh-oh. We should be okay. No, we're not okay. WQ! Oh, E! Oh, what the hell? Okay, we're good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Ew.
Yeah, I need to get out of here. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a spicy TP. Oh, very good TP spot. Let's go. You just EOA. Or I guess you don't even have to EOA. What do you think about this E? What do you think?
I don't know. I felt like it was pretty safe because I know that I know Kai'Sa. No, what's her name? The ADC was like in Tribush, like probably backing.
Right.
Riona's mid and Hecarim's down.
This is fine. If there's no doubt in your mind, it's okay. Yeah. That's like what the rules are for, is to make sure that you're not throwing when you use it, right? So if you have some kind of reasoning that tells you, guaranteed, you can do it, right? Yeah. So this is actually fine. This is not part of our rules of kill someone or escape. Because you see that, is that fine? Was that fine? Yeah, definitely not fine.
Auto, but yeah,
exactly. There's no way. Oh, surprise, right? So you see why we teach people to follow the rules as close as possible first, is to prevent stuff like this. So, all right, and then let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. So I know that my 5th death was me being brain dead, and then they FF anyway. So after my 5th death is just like a long death timer, than the FF.
Man, you strong as hell though.
Yeah.
You know what we say about ultis though, right?
Yeah.
You have to hit, like, just do not use it, right? Like, you gotta hit the back line, otherwise, don't use it. It'll help a lot. Oh, what's going on here? All right, here's. I think you're like you have a fixation on these towers. Okay, like I want you to think you get these towers after you have some kind of advantage, right? Like you push them in, and they have no HP. Maybe you can look for it, or they are dead people. Maybe you can siege, or you have Baron, but there's no real 3v3 siege on mid. Remember, you try to 3v3. We're like, oh, we can take this tower. It's not possible. I want you to think that's gonna be a throw. 9 times out of 10. Yeah. In solo queue, it's gonna be a throw. So.
Yeah. Oh, and then they just FF after the timer's up.
Nice. All right. And then I think we have time to see some of this one.
Yeah, this was my good game. Yeah, I died like once.
Okay, let's fast forward past the laning phase. But remember, what are our plans consist of in the laning phase? It's based off of what?
Where the jungler is, where our jungler is.
Yeah. Where the jungle is. You want to push? Do you know where the jungle is? You want to fight? Where's the jungle, right? That's like the number one thing I want you to think of. You can do whatever you want as long as you take this information into consideration. Okay. Yeah. Like, we don't care if you execute incorrectly or anything like that. You just need to make sure you have an idea of what's going on. Yeah. Like this. What's the plan?
Yeah.
Like, where's the enemy jungle? I don't even know where the enemy jungle is, right? Oh, we see Nunu. Nunu is bot. So this dude, he's dead as hell. Don't even try and help, right? Oh, if you got flash on there, that would be so sad. Okay. Let's go to the mid game stuff. See if there's anything we haven't covered yet. What do you think? What's wrong with this picture?
Volibear's half health. I don't know if he practiced passive yet though.
What did I say about sieging tower?
I don't know, man.
When you have an advantage, so not just an advantage. I want you to think a big advantage, like a massive advantage. So you have a man advantage.
Yeah.
It's not big enough to siege. So that's what I want you to think. You know what's more likely? See that? That's more likely to happen. Or Darius is gonna flash pull you guys, or Ash is gonna arrow you into some kind of combo, right? Or I promise you, someone on your team is getting caught, right? Yeah. Like I promise you, you're more likely to get caught than to actually do something here at the tower. Yeah. So yeah, what should you do instead? Let's back it up. So pushing is fine.
Yeah.
What do you do here as a team? It's like the most obvious thing you guys can do.
I don't know, rift.
Yeah, you can guys debate the rift or actually do it, right? Yeah. But you basically want to control the rift herald here. So this siege is likely to go really poorly, to be honest. So, let me watch this. Wow, that could have been a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Damn. You guys got him. Alright, we can talk about this. How did this work? How do we know that this works and why?
Cause Nunu's dead.
Well, how do we know you guys win this? Yeah, Nunu's dead.
Yeah, we have
and
Volibear.
It works and it doesn't work, right? Here, if they walk away, you guys lost, right?
Right.
But it's solo queue, so they'll never walk away. So. What's the difference between this? Right?
Yeah.
Remember this?
Yeah.
And this.
Oh, tower. Oh.
Yeah.
Tower.
You guys are you're not in tower range, so this just turns into a 4v5. But you know, your dude died it. So this still could have been really bad, which is why we say don't siege tower, right? So if there's things to look at, it's pretend to hit the tower, and then make them do some stupid 4v5 on you. Right? Don't actually hit the tower unless it's super free. Okay.
Yeah.
So that actually ended up being really good for you guys. But that was a pretty RNG play, to be honest. Could have been really bad. Yeah, it could have been really bad. That's about it. Could have been really bad. Could have been really good. Turns out it was really good. Yeah. But we didn't really get to influence that at all, right? Oh.
Right.
How do we know? You already know what we're gonna say here, right? Let's do it in real time. This is good for you.
Okay.
In real time, what's the plan?
Probably I don't know. I wanted to gank Kali, but I guess we don't know where anybody else is. Ari's in Fountain. Fiora's pretty far away.
So what happens when there's a fight?
We're probably gonna lose it. Probably just chill.
Agreed. So we just want to clear mid and wait for Ari, right?
Yeah.
So let's see how we react to this. You ready?
Yeah.
Could we have gotten caught there?
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure, right? So where do we want to stand? Like back here.
Yeah.
And then let's keep going. Oh, so which way are you running?
Should probably run back.
Yeah, so you're going forward, right? You're like, oh shit, let's fight. So you see how like you're not having a mechanical issue. It's just every time there's a mistake, it's kind of impossible to win this fight, right? So this is the main thing you want to be focusing on. You're just hella doomed here. No way.
Yeah.
No way out. And then because of that, your whole team is dead.
Right.
Oh, he actually killed Akali somehow. But yeah, there's just no way this is going well. And then they could, camp Baron or push or control Dragon, whatever. Basically, nothing good is going to come out of this. So make sure that your game plan revolves around the map. I can't stress this enough. Okay. And default strat in a fight that you don't know is winning is what?
Kite.
Yes, perfect. So you want to cut it out. Gotta run, boys. You see how like it seems like you're safe, but but you actually die here to flash, right?
Right.
He flash hooks. There's no way out. So I want you to be like, I just know these concepts and practice these as close as possible. And then, okay, what's going on here? Let's watch this. Okay, if you take this, you want to be safe, right? Hold up. What's the plan here? What do you think?
I just wanted to auto.
Remember, how do we base our plans?
Oh,
You're gonna have to do this by yourself after the coaching. Every game, every game,
Right.
every time, every game.
First step mini map. What we got? It's me, Brand, Volley. 2 of them are dead. So at most it's a 3v3. Fiora is pushing top, which is good.
Right. So what's the strat here?
Help Volley Bear.
Yeah, help Volibear and buy time for Fiora, right?
Yeah.
Easy, right? So this is just a standard 3v3. Not sure if we're winning, so we kite, right? Or you can. This is technically not kiting, but you want to stay at safe range.
Yeah.
So you're kind of close here, right? It's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
But overall, and then it ends up being winning. So oh no, okay, this is a Caitlyn thing. So when you use your net, never use it to execute unless it's on a backline. Like don't use it to execute. If you can kill someone without using your net, don't do it.
Okay.
Because they're gonna flash or you're not gonna kill them or something. And now you're too far away, right?
Yeah.
Or you needed it to kill Ashe, or you need it for something, right?
Yeah.
So correct usage of net is like EW combo or net the backline so you can kill them, but you don't use it to execute people.
Okay.
All right. So what you're doing was perfect. Just auto attack and put traps down. Like you don't even want to use Q, right?
Yeah.
But definitely don't use your net here. So, but it ends up being okay. It's just I think it's just a really bad habit. So in this situation, it was fine, but overall, you really don't make that part of your habit, like the Ezreal eating in thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then successfully bought time for Fiora, so she just took their whole base, and then I guess we just win the game, huh? You can just go Baron here, hide in the Baron. Oh wow!
No, I don't think you can take Baron at all this game.
I mean, if you think you can siege bot because you have a massive advantage. Wow, that's getting spooky real quick. Uh oh. Look at that. Oh my god, you saved it. You see how good this looks? Yeah. But because you guys are on the tower, it actually is going really poorly. And then you saved it with this fat... I don't even know what you did here. Oh, she stepped on a trap. Oh my god. What? How'd you hit her? Oh my god, you... I don't know if that was an accident or what, but you hit her right before she went invisible. Okay. Not a lack of mechanics for sure. Look at this Nunu. We should fight. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright. Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but this is another siege, right? You guys need to not do this.
Yeah. So,
you already know, but make sure you're consciously figuring that out in game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can actually win. Alright, let's talk about this. Alright, if you want to talk about exceptions. Why how can this come out okay?
Because top and mid lane are pushed all the way in.
And mechanically speaking, how can this be okay?
We're out leveling them a lot too.
Right here. What did you just do?
What did I just do?
This snowball hits you, you're dead as hell, right?
Right.
What'd you do?
I just baited my Ari.
Hold on. Like, what did you do, and then what did they do?
I flashed out of it, and then they just kept going.
They kept chasing, yeah. So if you want to fish for some kind of advanced debate play, you need flash, right? But I want you to know that in solo queue is more likely that it's gonna be doomed, even if you have flash, right?
Yeah. So,
and then a lot of nothing is going on because you guys keep sieging, so that's kind of awkward. Yeah, you definitely want to stop sieging in solo queue, okay?
Okay.
No sieging. You need a fat reason to siege. You see how like your team all just died right there, right?
Yeah.
So, and then you guys get Baron. Thank God. If they had TP to stop your Baron, this game can actually be lost for sure.
Right.
You just run it down bot. Okay. How come sieging here is fine?
Because all 5 of us are up. Mid inhib is still down. So
Those aren't big enough reasons, right? No, we need an enormous advantage. Let me show you. What is this? What is this?
Oh yeah, Baron buff.
Yeah, Baron buff. All right. So if you have Baron buff, you can siege, unless they have like a Xerath or something. That's what feels bad. But yeah, Baron buff you can siege. You see this? The minions are actually just doing everything.
Yeah.
The minions are actually an extra person. So yeah, if you have Baron buff, you can siege, and then you guys win. So if there's a big thing to take away from this game, same stuff as before, having a plan, but also don't siege. You saw how many times you sieged bot, and it's just a waste of time for like 5 minutes straight. Yeah. Don't siege, right? Control the Baron, control the Rift Herald. So, makes sense?
Yeah, yeah.
You think this helped?
Yeah, definitely. I'll message you back when I'm going.
Good. Biggest habit. Number 1 habit is form a plan based on the map. Literally, you have to have a game plan going at all stages of the game. Okay. At any second of the game, you have to be able to explain what your plan is, right? And if you don't have a plan, sit at the tower and come up with it before you do anything. All right. To prevent yourself from doing some strange things. And then the second thing is mechanical ideas, I guess you could say. Okay, team fighting ideas is kite for sure. Yeah. That's the second thing. Anytime there's a team fight, you have no idea what's going on, just kite. You're good to go. And then the last thing would be mechanical ideas. Like we talked about Ezreal, we talked about Caitlyn Net, right? But in general, I think you're doing really well mechanically. So you just have some strange mistakes that you just need to fix, like eating in for some reason or executing with net. Overall, is good. So yeah, for sure. If there's anything holding you back, it is definitely playing situations incorrectly, and you just aren't looking at the map. So as long as you can fix this, you're doing really well.
Got it, fam.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cool. I will upload this to YouTube and send you the link. So let me know how the games are going.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.